Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of the Renaissance Man. I know I've been gone for a while, took a little hiatus, got married, so I've been having to catch up on things. School's been crazy, but I'm back. I'm back to give you guys my opinion on sports, video games, anything part of culture today. I'm going to try to give you my opinion of it. Now, before, it would be like a Monday and Thursday kind of, or Monday and Friday upload, but now we're going to treat it more like a blog. I'm going to just, as things come around, as things happen, and we've missed a lot, so I've got a lot to put up. We're going to just start uploading videos, okay? No, they're not going to be as best quality as they were before, but it's okay. You're still going to get my opinion, and you can agree with it or not, but I believe I'm always right. Okay, so today we're going to talk about the last 5 games that have come out recently and the most anticipated games for the next upcoming future. First, we're going to talk about Resident Evil 6. Okay, Resident Evil 6 has gotten a lot of mixed reviews. Some people believe that it's awesome, some people believe that it's the worst or it's not that good. Well, I'm here to tell you that I actually really enjoyed it. I know that Chris Redfield's mission felt more like a Gears of War kind of element. It's really just a run and gun shooter, but a lot of people actually kind of like that in 5. I know that Leon's brought more of an element of horror like the original film, like the original games, as in 4, which saved the franchise basically. But then a lot of people didn't like Jake's missions, and they didn't bother me that much. Like I didn't get all upset because something wasn't the way I thought it would be. I actually really enjoyed it. The story was okay. It was cool how they tied them all together, but at the end of the day, I had to give this game an 8. It was good but not great. And I'm giving it an 8 because it's just visually it was one of the prettiest games I've played this year. But as far as just like storyline and consistency, I've got to give it an 8. Next, we're gonna talk about Dishonored. Dishonored, the gameplay deserves a 10. The gameplay hands down deserves a 10. But the shortness of the game, the storyline, I have to. That takes a 7, and unfortunately, I'm not going to average them out. I'm going to keep this game at an 8 as well. Dishonored was a lot of fun to play. The combos, the mixtures of ways that you can kill people. It was just so much fun to come at people, run at them, freeze time, possess the person behind them, bring them in front of them, and let that person kill the other people. Like it was just really creative. It was like BioShock 2 gameplay with Assassin's Creed feel too, because you could get on any environment. It was a lot of fun. It was really enjoyable, but the story was just kind of contrived. And towards the end of the game, they just try to make you feel like this person who you had not really had any interaction with was some great emotional importance to you whenever it really wasn't. So I'll give this game an 8 as well. Then we're going to move to FIFA 13. Now, I'm a huge FIFA fan. I believe FIFA 12 is the best game of the series, and that still holds true today. FIFA 13 gets another. I give it an 8.5. It could have gotten higher, but this new element they try to bring into with this new realistic engine that they implemented was cool, but it's just one of those things where it's going to be great next year, but just this year it's kind of glitchy. And I had a lot of glitchiness. You kick a ball across the air, and no matter what you do, an offender can head the ball over anybody and everybody, including the goalie. It was just kind of annoying. The online elements that they gave and the skill games that they implemented this year were a lot of fun. I'm really glad that I have the game, and I'm not going to trade it in. I'm going to keep it until the next one. But this game just wasn't what it's not going to exceed 12, because 12 changed the game for sports games in my opinion, because it was the perfect sports game. It added a story element. It had online. It added so much online material that people are still playing 12 over 13 because they took some pieces out. Now, Borderlands 2. Borderlands 2, I was not a fan of the original Borderlands because of the cell shading. I'm not really a big fan of that kind of artwork. So once Borderlands 2 was coming out, I went and rented out Borderlands again, the original, and I started playing it, got a little feel for it, and actually didn't hate it like I thought I would. And then got Borderlands 2 and started playing the crap out of it. And let me just tell you, I really enjoyed it. I give this game a 9. It's like Diablo mixed with Call of Duty, and I really love Diablo. It's one of my favorite games this year so far. And mix that with Call of Duty first-person shooter element, and it's just a lot of fun. The characterization, I'm sorry, customizing the the gameplay, the shooting, the just what you can do, what you know, always wanting a better gun, always wanting better armor, always wanting a better ability, always wanting more and more and more, and they giving that to you. That really makes me enjoy this game a lot, and so I give this game a 9. Now, here comes Madden 2013. In my opinion, the past few Maddens from 10 to now have kind of been generic. Madden 9 was really good. I thought it was the best of the 360 era, but Madden 13 took it to a whole new level. And I know a lot of people don't play sports games, and a lot of my viewers don't play sports games, and that's fine. But this game deserves a 9.5 because they finally listened to people and they finally changed the things that people wanted, and they gave them what they wanted. They changed the things that were kind of annoying. This game they put a brand new engine into it, and it's a realistic engine, and it just added to tackles, it added to game effects as far as spin moves and stiff arms, and you no longer can a defensive back tackle you by himself because the running back who's 225 pounds, running at a 160-pound DB isn't going to be able to take him down. And I'm glad they did that. I'm glad they added that element. But the online is why I praise this game so much. The online element is incredible to be able to take your friends, put them in a league together, and compete against one another. Customize the schedule, to be able to handle your team like you're a manager, like you're a GM, and handle the money and the trades and all this stuff. It's just so much fun. It was a blast. And if you haven't played that game, I really recommend it. But that's my highest game on here. And I know a lot of people won't agree with that, but that's fine. It's just for what it is, and for me playing these games as long as I have, for this to jump up as much as it did, just really impressed me a lot. So I give it a 9.5. Okay, now we're going to talk about really quick the games that are coming out. Games are coming out. Obviously, first that's coming out next week is Assassin's Creed 3. I am so excited about this game. Taking place in the Revolutionary era, which is my favorite part of history. Being able to work with George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, all these guys that the founding fathers, and being able to take out the Brits and Benedict Arnold and all these people is going to be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to it. Then we're going to talk about, now I want to mention Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Now, I'm a little hesitant about this game. I'm going to get it because I've gotten the last one, which, in my opinion, Black Ops had one of the best stories of any of the Call of Duty games ever. I'm a little hesitant about the game because it's using the same game engine as Black Ops, which I don't understand that. I guess they're going with the philosophy, if it ain't broke, why fix it? So, I mean, we'll see how it goes. But I'm really hoping this game can fix last year's Modern Warfare 3 because not a lot of people responded well to it. It was kind of like last year was split between Modern Warfare and Battlefield. But in my opinion, Battlefield was a much better game. Call of Duty had a bigger cult following, but there's still more people playing Black Ops than there are Modern Warfare 3. So I find that to be tell you something that a lot of people didn't like Modern Warfare 3. Now we're gonna talk about Halo, everyone's favorite game that's coming out next month. And I'm telling you, this looks really awesome. I've never really played much of the Halo games, not really been a fan. And it's just to each his own. I know they're great games. I'll not say that at all. But I'm really excited about this game coming out. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good to play. Um, BioShock Infinite. This is my most anticipated game of the next 6 months. I'm excited about 2K Games' favorite series of mine. I know that a lot of people have left, and I know they backed this up, but I'm hoping they backed it up to make it better and not make it worse. So we'll see what happens. And then coming up in the next couple months is Hitman Absolution, everyone's favorite assassin coming back, and the game looks pretty. The game looks a lot of fun. It looks like it's going to be very dramatic at times, but then very silly at times, which I know a lot of people enjoy. So I think it's going to be a really good rest of the year, and especially for the months coming up, because you got games like Beyond, you've got games like Remember Me and Watch Dogs and Dead Space 3 that are coming out as well. So guys, this is Renaissance Man coming at you, signing off. Have a good day.